So this is the best gimbal I've ever used for the GoPro, and it's called the Falcon. Sick name, right? But seriously, why would you ever need a gimbal for the GoPro? Because you have hypersmooth and boost, you know you're gonna get those smooth shots. But what happens when the sunshine goes away? It happens more than you think. Let me tell you a little bit more about this gimbal and why I think this is a really good buy. Welcome to the channel, my name is Danny Black and I love to review cool gear that comes my way. If you are new to the channel and you like this kind of stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Links to everything I'm talking about today are in the description, plus a surprise link, so check that out down there. And thank you to all the people that have clicked that subscribe button. You're helping this channel grow, and I'm getting to review cool products like this one right here. It's from the company Inky. I hope I'm saying that right, I-N-K-E-E. But this gimbal is packed full of features, and we will get into those. Let's just see what's in the box first. You get your charging cable, which is USB-C. You get a mounting screw, you get a storage bag, you get a little tripod that the gimbal can go on so that you can set it down. You get Allen wrenches to be able to adjust the mechanisms. Of course, the star of the show, you get the Falcon 3-axis gimbal. The hand grip is made of plastic, which makes it lightweight, and the gimbal mechanism is made of aluminum alloy. And you get a set of instructions, and you know what? Usually I don't like to read instructions, but this time I'm going to, because there's a lot of buttons on here that do a lot of cool things, and I wanna make sure I utilize them all. So this is a 3-axis gimbal, and it's also compatible with a variety of different action cameras. So not just the GoPro, it works with all the other popular ones as well. I don't have any of those, but just pretend like I did. The mounting system on this is the easiest I've ever seen for a gimbal. I mean, it's basically just your action camera mount, like GoPro mount. And it has a big built-in battery, which gives you 9 hours of operation on this thing. And I love how this thing starts up extremely fast. You hold down the power button and it just comes on really quick and ready to go. You can connect wirelessly to your camera so that with these buttons on the side, you can actually take pictures, start the recording, start your time lapse. The controls are very responsive and it's like fast. They just work faster than any I've ever seen. And it's quiet. Listen to this thing, it's quiet. You can't even hear it turning. Here's the microphone right here. You can't even hear it turning. It has multiple shooting modes, which includes vertical and horizontal shooting. So if you kind of assist it and you double tap, it actually shoots in vertical mode. So like if you're doing Reels or TikTok or something like that, and you double tap again, and this is flashlight mode, where you can get those really low shots, but also not just that, you can kind of get that Inception, kind of a really cool angle like flip. That is so sick. That is awesome. I love that. One of the things that's always been annoying about other gimbals is that, you know, you can only go so far and then it hits the end of it and you have to go back the other way. This one, you can actually just keep spinning round and round and round and round. And I think that's pretty awesome. I also love how you could triple tap the trigger and it gives you selfie mode. And any direction this thing might be facing, if you want to get it back to your normal shot, you just double tap and it puts it right there for you. Another really cool feature is they have their own app. And with the app, you can actually go through and change the modes. You can adjust the motor response to slower or faster. You can also adjust the joystick speed. So maybe if it feels a little bit too sensitive, you could slow that down or you can make it faster as well. But my favorite thing within this app is that you can actually control it wirelessly. And this actually allows you to kind of fine tune it a little bit more in my opinion. So that brings me back to why would you want a gimbal for the GoPro when you have Hypersmooth and all the other action camera smooth names that they have? Well, what that does is it takes your image and it digitally crops it in to make up for that movement and the jitters that you have. So if you're shooting on 5K on your GoPro and you have Hypersmooth on, you're actually getting less quality than 5K. It's cropping it down. So when you turn the gimbal on, you turn your stabilization off on your camera and you get really quality stuff. Makes way more sense if you're inside and at nighttime, or if you're trying to be more cinematic with your GoPro and get some better high quality video. And I just made a video where I put the anamorphic lens on the GoPro and got some really awesome night shots with it, and that is fantastic. And with that screw thread at the bottom of it, you can actually attach a longer selfie stick and you can actually get really high up shots and kind of make it look like a drone. So if you're somewhere where you can't really fly drones, you can pop that on there and actually get a really nice drone feel. So if you're looking for something like this, and maybe I haven't quite convinced you yet, let me just tell you the price. At the moment of recording this video, this comes in at $120 US. So that's a really good price for something like this. I think this is awesome. I love this gimbal. And you know what, if I was you on the other side of this and I had no idea about gimbals, just think where you'd want to get some creative shots with this. I think that's where it's going to be most beneficial. And let me know in the comments if you want to see a Hypersmooth versus gimbal video comparison. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Hypersmooth is brilliant. It's amazing. So I used to have a gimbal for the GoPro a while back. It's probably one of my first product reviews on this channel. And then I got the Hero 7 and I was like, oh, the Hypersmooth's brilliant. It's perfect. I don't need a gimbal. So I actually sold the gimbal off and then I used it at nighttime and I was like, huh. It's not, what's going on here?
That's a great story, Grandpa.
So there we go. I got a lot of other products to work on and some other cool videos and tutorials. And thanks for sending this to me, Inky. I am going to use this a lot. Stay tuned and check out my memberships if you want some exclusive behind the scenes live streams and content. All a lot of fun stuff. Have a great community there. And I have a podcast called Tech is Hard, a weekly podcast talking about YouTube and tech and all that good stuff. Just two guys yammering on. It's actually pretty fun. Come support it if you can. It's not popular at all, but it could be. So who knows? All right. Catch you guys on the next one.